Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Araneze ndị Igbo ekene mụ na ekene emekwu kene ibe. I greet everyone and I'm welcoming you to today's expository on Ezeoku podcast. By the way, I'm your host Dwayne Chinedu, and today I want us to reflect and ponder on the rising tension within the global crisis, like we've said and we said in our previous podcast when we announced that Russia have already amended their nuclear doctrines, and we understand the risk that is there. We also broke the news of President Biden administration ordering the use of long-range missile by Ukraine armies to attack Russia. And Russia have said time on number that they have been suspecting the use of long-range missiles against on their soil, and that this weapon cannot be used or operated by Ukraine army. So they are suspecting the involvement of NATO by involvement of the American government and NATO in the attack against their people, which led to the amendment of their nuclear doctrines. And it has been confirmed already. It has been confirmed. It has been confirmed already that Ukraine are using long-range missiles to strike and attack Russia. Just yesterday, the former president of Russia wrote on his X handle that they have confirmed it, and Russia is going to respond in kind. And this, if Russia by any way respond, which we know they are going to do, because if you unless if you are not a student of history, or you don't know the whole ideology behind Russia and the way they approach things like this, Russia is going to strike. They have said that they are going to use their nuclear powers to attack. That they are going to use their nuclear power to attack Ukraine, and also attack NATO. That is going to be a full-blown war. So you see that the world is actually sitting on a gunpowder. That if peradventure a direct attack from Russia, a nuclear attack from Russia, it don't begin, or it has begun. That is why most of the time when I look back and I see what is going on in Africa, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for our people. You look at the G20 going on, you will be seeing them yapping rubbish, from both sides of their mouths. There's a section of African delegate that actually spoke well, begging the American government and the Europeans to hands off the affairs and the resources of Africa, that they should stay clear, that this is their plea. So I recommend such people, and they also spoke extensively well. They spoke this section of Africa, Africans at the ongoing G20 summit also said that almost all of African leaders are puppets, European puppets, and they encourage common Africans to make sure we stop these people. That is the worst thing. The worst thing game I have because we don't want to listen. It is driven by flashy things. Our people, we don't want to listen. That's just the truth. That's the problem of a black man. I love the black man that tell you all these things. You go neglect them, but when it go happen now, I know we go they scream. mgbe game adaghị na oke ga na because these things are yeah bụ sa rising tension if paraventure Russia unleash their nuclear power, automatically bring go to an end the garbage na good na G20 how they are going to the BRICS nation and the Euro, they are going to help to fight against hunger and blah 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 blah. You are saying one thing on the other hand and committing another evil on the other hand, and you think that we are going to, these people can be trusted. I pity for Africa. I pity for Africa. I pity for Africa. It's high time we have to wake up. Africans, it's high time we have to wake up. And it's high time we have to wake up. Because the events of the next few weeks and days might have a great change on how things function globally. Because if Russia is to respond, look at, it's just for you to see the I don't know what is wrong with the Biden administration. Look at what Biden is trying to create. Look at what Biden is trying to create, because it is because Biden is supporting Zelensky. That's why they are yapping out there, that they are yapping Robin Nacho. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm a year American. What's America? How America responded to the when Russia wanted to build their base in southern America. We know how the US government responded. So why then now you are trying to go and NATO is trying to have a base in Russian territory? And the Biden government is further fueling the whole issue. All the very, very important. Na na what you name. I na what you name na afu. All the very, very important. Na what you name. Nigeria is not left by you. Many things name kwa Nigeria bo. Ye uno obna kwesire tontiana. Ide bentana na afu ye name, so that we will stop pushing wrong narrative. I'm glad not to go obvious that even the governor of Abia State confirmed it, and other bodies and organizations have been confirming that the insecurity in Southeast is being sponsored by is politically sponsored. That people are making money out of the insecurity in Southeast. But funny enough, people are still tagging it on IPOB, tagging it on IPOB. Maybe part of their plots to hold Nnamdi Kanu back. Part of their plots to hold Nnamdi Kanu back. Evil politicians. Nnamdi Kanu will not do anything. Okay, what is the crime of Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu is calling for a separate state of Biafra. A separate state of Biafra. The same thing what some people they call for now. The same way many different individuals, and the same thing way me and you they pray for. Because it's a separation from Nigeria is either you separate personally or you separate as a people, a community. So when you travel, leave Nigeria, go abroad, you separated from Nigeria. And now it is the dream of an average Nigerian to travel abroad in search for the greener pasture. So what are we saying? What is this thing that we are saying? You've held this man in custody for the past 5 years, not minding court orders to release him, but he's still being held in custody. Umuyenda abiye kwesi umuyenda abo heightened tensions in our land. I kwesi teacher interest in obere important obu mmade pụta na akọ election, na akọ upcoming election, na achọ na African people Natural na geji AC enrich you, because anybody that is telling you that we are going to get what we are looking, that the for Nigeria to be emancipated from these very evil tyrant leaders, that we are still going to get it on their own terrain or field of battle, which is INEC and your electoral bodies. Gonya Noyan the demented, that person is lying to you. Or anybody that I see, there's this girl that used to, this Yoruba girl that used to report for Sahara Reporters back then. That was attacking Nnamdi Kanu the way this girl is attacking Nnamdi Kanu back in 2015, 2014, 2016 and thereabout. That's why I'm telling you that most of these people you are seeing, that they lack, most of them, they don't know anything. They are just, you go see them, you go see, and they talk like I said, and they then get something upstairs, but they don't get anything also, because within them they talk now for their own pocket. What am I trying to say? There is a video that girl made. She was trying to break down the allowances that Nigerian senators have been receiving. Keneko. She was breaking it down. She was breaking it to the extent that she even came to inform Nigerians that our senators and lawmakers are taking poverty allowance. When I came across the video, I was laughing, because it is now that it dawns on her what we've been saying for the past how many years. When we are saying most of this thing she's saying now, she was, they use that is why you see Nigerian media, Nigerian journalists. Nigerians supposed, if we see our journalists, most of our journalists, if we see them, we go burn their house, or we go throw them stone, we go stone them hot water, because they are more evil than your politicians. The brand envelope journalism that I've missed the good old days of what was his name, Delegiwa, that was killed. I don't even want to go into the whole letter bombing and the rest of them. Let's not digress. Let's not debate. These are people that knew what journalism is all about in Nigeria. But what we have today is brand envelope journalism. That girl now that was saying all those things for the past how many years, that we've been trying to remind people of this thing that she's recounting now. The only thing she was busy doing was cajoling us, calling us names, saying many things, trying to make a mockery, because he's been paid and aided. Even during the Buhari regime, now we all saw how he was at the initial stage, how he was flexing around with Buhari, with Femi Adesina and the rest of them. But at a point, it now dawns on her what is actually happening. She's been calling out. But all this their call out, all this their this thing is, if you give them money now, then go shut up, because they no understand what it takes to enact change in this country. Just like if you see what's his name, this guy that acts taboo, this guy Kenneth Okonkwo, Kenneth Andy now, the one that acts taboo and what apart with Chinedu. If you see and when you go the yap rubbish, they talk nonsense, when you go think say this person, that guy na another nonsense politician. Now another nonsense is if when you are looking at Kenneth Okonkwo, you will be seeing the pure definition of a Nigerian politician, because waiting that Sabina anywhere believe if they anywhere go forward, then they go divert, go this side. Tomorrow then go die. Waiting then they use a true leader is your consistency with standard, your ability to discover the truth, and your ability to recognize and stand with the truth, and your consistency. Go and check. Go, you people should go and check the credibility of Kizafa Kenneth Okonkwo. People should go. He say, "Oh, what you are happy on about but on a career now." So, it's not Nollywood, Gano. Oh, what you are, man. You're the politician. You're not job there. The same thing with Shore. The same thing is applicable with Shore because Shore is into media, and Shore is an accomplice because every Nigerian media. I'm not talking of those of everybody. I'm not talking of those of them that are radio presenters or comedians in radio station. I'm talking of pure journalism. People that are in full-time media and journalism. Shaure is an accomplice. You've been aiding and abetting all this politics. All this way you see in there, all of them are the same thing because anybody when they tell you say Nigeria will be good through this same very system, no say that person that person a crook. Is a criminal. Okay, look at what. Let me draw the attention of Nigerians to something. You see the late Ifeanyi Oba. If the late Ifeanyi Oba that was just buried recently, one of the senators we are saying that they should please appoint the wife of Ifeanyi Oba to come and take over from where his husband stopped. That it is the right thing to do, and I was shocked to my bone marrows. Look at what in a democracy. Look at and I was shocked. I was pondering. I keep pondering on this very act, and it dawns on me that it is their tradition, because there is no, what we have in this country is appointment and selection. They appoint who they want to be there. A senatorial seat, where we say is supposed to say every local government and this will go bring their representative and parties, then go contest for there will be election for who will be elected to represent the people. Now then they suggest whether they just carry and give Ifeanyi Oba wife. What does things like this tells you? It goes to show that now like this way these people take they run this matter. Now like this way then take they run the matter. Yet most of us no one understand or pay attention to what is happening. They have done all very well to hold Nnamdi Kanu in custody. Man will not do anything. If committed no crime whatsoever. They've committed no crime whatsoever. The law, what I'm telling you is not what I might make up. This is what the Nigerian law have interpreted. Time or number that he should be released. Yet the government choose to hold him, and Nigerians are keeping quiet. It can be you. It can actually be you tomorrow. It can actually be any one of us. We are keeping quiet. We are just keeping quiet because they know that if Nnamdi Kanu is released, that their business, the millions of dollars they are making from insecurity in Southeast will come to an end. Or just look at how these people are reasoning. And we've told you before that the Nigerian politician, more especially the northern elite, that they are making millions of dollars with terrorism and insecurity. That is what they are trying to duplicate in Southeast by holding Nnamdi Kanu in custody. It is very, very important that we should respect our democracy. It is very, very important because when a government is unabatedly disobeying court orders, what does you appoint it to? You appoint it to? All the very, very important now people, they are awake to what is going on. Marona, the only solution is that we revolt. And how do we revolt? We must revolt online using what is called civil disobedience. What's civil disobedience I usable? Boycottion of the election or civil disobedience when we if the whole Nigerian decide to boycott the upcoming general election, we keep the reason why we keep saying this thing every now and then is to remind our people of the very important, because if we fail, if we fail to use what 2027 will present to us, then we will be doomed for life. Look at what is going on. That are doing everything possible to get more loans upon loans. Arguably, it is estimated that an average Nigerian, you as an average Nigerian, you are owing about 600,000 or a million naira. That's what you are owing as an average Nigerian. Or we EG. Because I get all the debt and the loan that they have been borrowing from the past regime to this present government, and they want to come before them. If we keep embodying this nonsense and stupidity, because it is our stupidity, we must know that it is only African that can help Africa. It is only we that can help ourselves. Forget all the nonsense you have in the African Union. They are the same leaders. How do you eat? I'm sad. I'm pretty much sad. In as much as we are calling on the Western powers to completely stop their influence on Africa, it is also important that we Africa rise to the occasion. And we can't do it with these current leaders. Just like we've been pointing and hitting the hammer on the head of the nail with that which is happening in Nigeria, that the constitution must be not even amendment, destroyed, and we chart a new constitution, and Nigeria must be returned into regional government. How can we get this thing? The only way we can get it, and listen, we are going with three. I'm proposing 3 points agenda, and this is the only thing we need. That there will be a UN supervised census in Nigeria to actually ascertain the number of people we have in Nigeria, and the biggest ethnic nationality that are the biggest, because the lies that is to say that the North is the biggest ethnic nationality in Nigeria. It is a false propaganda. It is a lie, and it have oftentimes affects the policy of decision making in this country. We must correct that error. It is a must. If we want to get change, listen to what I'm saying. If there must be change, if we want to get real change, we must destroy that error. We will destroy the constitution, chart a new constitution. Every local government, every clan, every villages, every people should send the representative. We should organize ourselves. That we go appoint people who will go be our leader, because it is in the ashes of a decayed nation that new leaders emerge. It is in the ashes of a decayed nation like ours that credible leaders emerge. And one of the things you used to get a leader is his or her consistency. Not people that are playing politics, being diplomatic. Your consistency matters. You must stand on the truth. Not people that when they give them thousands of dollars, they will capitulate. If we did, they wait for Western these people to do anything for us. It doesn't work that way. You go talk say you dey here before person go recognize say you dey there. So we have to use what 2027 presents to anybody where they tell you say now your PVC go save you. Go and get your PVC for election. That person na devil. That person just won't kill you. And for the people who feel data say there will be chaos, there's nothing like chaos. Now two things will either happen. It's either the government of is listen now two things will happen. It's either the government of when once we don't go for election, it's either the government of His Excellency President Bonaventure will continue on an interim, or the military will take over. Now two things will go happen, and either of the two, consign us in a way. Wetin we go focus now to drag the attention of the internet, the world wey we dey talk, make we trend am. If local Americans, because one thing about Europeans is that as an average European, they are consensus. Now just say that their leaders are evil people. If UK citizens now they protest, they trend, they hold their government what is going on in Nigeria, the UK government must be forced to bring these people to accountable. The world will bring their attention to what is happening.